You're back. I thought you might have been dead, or that something might have happened to you. I thought... What about Alduin? Is he gone? That's great to hear. I'm sorry, I didn't know if you really had it in you. Which is why I was so worried. But it's great to know you've proven me wrong. Welcome back, Dragonborn. Hopefully, there won't be more cataclysmic events in the future that only you can solve. Because whether you like it or not, I'm going to be here to stick around. I won't like it if something like this were to happen again. Not on my watch. Now, isn't it time for us to get going? So, what do you want to talk about? You, and I guess you're also thinking about me. Why wouldn't we be? And, you know, if you're in the mood, you just have to ask. The door is open, and this girl is all yours.
I'm a loyal servant of the Lord of the Castle. Nothing.
Hey, I'm glad you're here with me. I don't know, honestly. More adventures, I guess? You take the pick. Come on, let's move.
Sit down and enjoy yourself.
Yes? Yeah, it is. Thank you, again, for all you've done for me and the world. I know we haven't known each other for too long, but now, you basically are family. Where my father was not. What I said to my mother, back in the Soul Cairn, it was all true. You, a stranger, have done more for me since we met than either of my parents in more than 1,000 years. You are my savior. My sole reason to keep living. I love you. Wow. By the 9, I really am a crybaby. And don't you dare bring this up again later. Oh, you little... It's on. If I were you, maybe not be too surprised if your next tomato soup tastes like hag-raven toes. Hag-raven toes.
You can't trust a word that comes out of Vingalmo's mouth. Remember that.
Really, though. You should be able to find out soon enough. I know you probably have other stuff you'd like to do. But don't you think it would be nice if we just had some alone time for a while? Let's go somewhere else. Someplace beautiful. Your choice. Okay. Just let me know when you're in the mood for our little date.
We need strength, power, not magic. Elves don't seem to understand that.
You're great, really.
What now? I was just remembering the first kiss we shared. I was so nervous at the time, but once it was over, I really just knew you were the one for me. I don't have any regrets, and I'm glad to know you think that too. I love you, and I wouldn't want anyone else but you. Oh? What is it? Oh? What is it? Not that often, really. Being a daughter of Cold Harbor, I can go without blood longer than other vampires. That, and I can also rest to regain my energy. It doesn't fully satiate the appetite, but it staves off hunger for a while. So, don't worry. I won't go feral on you or anything just because I haven't had a daily meal. I also read stories. There was supposedly a vampire in Akavir which never fed in her entire... life? Or whatever you call it. And that vampire supposedly sided with humans, fighting against her own kind. Not really. We were really just up against my father. And you aren't of my literal family. But you've been much more than that to me. I know I wasn't particularly nice to my mother back in the Soul Cairn. But everything I said about you was true. You've done so much for me. Thank you.
You can't trust a word that comes out of Incalmo's mouth. Remember that.
So, where are we off to now?
Well, back before the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Soul trapping, summoning Daedra, messing with the mortal realm, or even creating love potions. And no, I do not consent to any potion or mind-altering thing to be done to me. I prefer to be myself, thank you very much. Though, I would like to see if we could give a potion to Camilla, and have her love both Fendel and Sven. Actually, never mind. That was a terrible idea. Sometimes the Daedric tendencies in me just think of these really stupid things. So, what's next for our adventures? Something more daring and risky? Or... oh? What is it?
All right.